You know that meme where that guy's with his girlfriend, but he's looking back at that other chick. Like
Yep.
the Bruce is the one holding his hand, and Fahkumram is the one that's walking past, and it's just like Bruce is like, bro, y'all done put 2 replacements for me in the game. Can I
Right.
please come back?
Fahkumram has been announced as the second character coming to Tekken 8 Seasons 2 DLC pass. Now, this was met with a lot of, polarizing is a great word we like to use on the show. It comes up a lot. Polarizing opinions. You have some people that's just like, Fahkumram back, yeah. And you have other people that's like, everything that we said was wrong with Fahkumram and Tekken 7 is everything Tekken 8 is, and you bringing them back in Tekken 8. Whoopee, it's gonna be crazy. And you have other people saying, once again, we have another character that was already in Tekken 7 that you're bringing back, taking up DLC space. What are we doing here? As we know, season 1, people had issues with that because they brought back characters like Heihachi, Eddie, all in season 1. It's like, why isn't this base roster? And then you lied. And then also he basically, they came out and said, out of respect for Capcom, Akuma isn't coming back, he's gonna stay a guest in Tekken 7. But everybody's like, well, that could basically be a lie because you said Heihachi was dead, so who knows what's gonna happen. But back to the point, Fahkumram is back, and a lot of people have some opinions about it. Now, alongside Fahkumram, we had a season patch that came out that did a lot of nerfs on mostly all the cast, and a lot of people like Arsenal and Ash felt the kind of way about that. It's like, man, why you keep nerfing my specific character? But we just said before this patch that the game was so crazy, everybody needed nerfs. So it's kind of like a back and forth on like, what y'all want? Y'all want the nerfs, or you just want everybody to be bad except your character? Like, what is it? So we're back again with kind of like polarizing opinions in Tekken 8. How are you guys feeling about all this that's transpiring right now? Starting with Mr. Gamer.
Yeah, Tekken 8 is in an interesting spot right now. Fahkumram, honestly, I felt he'd be back in the game. I didn't think
people also crying for Bruce. Like, stop bringing him back. Bring back Bruce.
I was actually just about to mention, I'm just like, you know that meme where that guy's with his girlfriend, but he's looking back at that other chick. Like,
Yep.
the Bruce is the one holding his hand, and Fahkumram is the one that's walking past, and it's just like Bruce is like, bro, y'all done put 2 replacements for me in the game. Can I please come back? Like, you put Josie in 7, and now you got Fahkumram in 7, and he just like, bro,
7, yeah.
Like, bro, I was the one that started this. I was the one throwing elbows and kneecaps. Me. But anyway, maybe he'll be back. But I think the next character is supposed to be like a new character. So I don't know. We'll see.
Man, who knows, man? They be lying. Let me not say that. Stuff just be coming out different.
I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I do feel like Lydia and Fahkumram, any new character that was like right at the end of Tekken 7 probably should have just been in Tekken 8. But I mean, this is kind of like, it's not quite the same, but it's kind of similar to like having legacy characters be DLC. You know, people upset about Lei Wulong. Why is Lei Wulong DLC? He's been in the game since Tekken 2. But I mean, you know, sometimes I do think sometimes doing that is kind of a nice move. Take a character away. I was like, oh, well, where's this character? What is he doing? What is he doing in this game? Oh, he's DLC. And you see how they redesign. I mean, they did it with Sagat in Street Fighter 5. Sometimes people don't like it, but I do think in this case, a character was just in the game, they should have just been in this game. Because what new character from, well, actually there was some characters didn't make it from Tekken 7. What's her name? What's the chick with the kicks? With the shades
Katarina
on?
Alves.
Katarina, she didn't make it back. So I don't know.
Yep. No Gigas, so, as far as I've seen.
Gigas, yeah, he didn't come back. So, and they might be DLC. Who knows? Season 3 up. We got Gigas and.
I mean, what are we really doing though? We got this far in the 2 DLC seasons, and it's just like we still clamoring for a new character outside of Clive. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I just feel like I would like to see some more new characters. I mean, Clive was cool.
And it's crazy. Clive came and gone real fast. Like, people just kind of off him already.
Yeah. I mean, people really wanted Tifa. I mean, I think that's
yeah.
It made the most sense. She's a hand-to-hand character. If you wanted to put somebody in Final Fantasy, either her or Zell from 8, but I think Tifa obviously is more she's more of a beloved character than Zell. Yeah, I mean Fahkumram, I remember him, he was doing a lot of stuff in Tekken 7. People didn't like. I mean, at this point now, we saw how Anna came out. She was doing some wild stuff when they first brought her out. Loaded did like 64 damage, crazy. The little chip thing with her mechanic. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, this game is crazy at this point. So I don't know. Maybe he'll come in and maybe he won't be as much of a problem as he was in Tekken 7. I don't know. More than likely he will. Just knowing how this game is, like Rexon mentioned, like, we have Fahkumram in 7. Now we got Fahkumram is gonna have heat. Like, what is his heat gonna do? Is he gonna have like his heat mode makes all his moves unblockable or something? Or he just like, I don't know, just some crazy thing like you can't block. I don't know. We'll see. Because at this point,
a win condition no matter what you do.
Yeah, maybe he like marks you, and if he hits you with this certain move, you just instantly die. That sounds pretty cool, right? With Soifon from Bleach. But yeah, Fahkumram's back and Bruce is in the corner just like, bruh,
Dang.
It's kind of cool how they drop him down like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. He's just in this container and he's just like, yeah, I'm here to punch somebody in the mouth. It's like, bro, leave me alone. But yeah, I ain't really excited for him. Fahkumram's in the game, and Tekken 8 is Tekken 8 right now.
I'll go next, MC Amazing, just in case I forget this point because I'm tired. Basically, when it comes to these games, as much as like fans want to be like, man, I want this character, I want that character, I feel like Capcom has really came out and just let us know the playbook that a lot of people are doing. They look at their story. And that's something that we know Tekken has done too. They kind of forefront, like Harada was when the game was coming out. He was really letting you know about the story and what place we're in with this game, and it's really important to them, especially Tekken. I feel like that's kind of like a downfall of when you already have like a predetermined plan of what you want for the game. You already have in your mind that like my game ain't gonna fail, it's gonna succeed. People gonna love this, man. We gonna do it like this, we gonna do it like that. And I think this is a downfall of what happens when stuff starts going not according to plan, and then next thing you know, it's just like, shoot, we got a whole script. Like what we finna rip it up now and just like, oh snap, season 1 did bad. Scrap everything we did for season 2 and let's do this. Man, who knows if these characters had already been done and they already just got their timeline and they just trying to fix stuff in between time in the meantime. I don't know what made them consider just keep bringing back these same old characters that we already had in Tekken 7. Like I said before, Clive has basically, because in season 1 it was basically Anna, Eddie, Hihachi, and Clive. That was it. So basically, returning characters in Clive. Now we're getting, what's the lady's name with the rocket launcher?
Yeah, that's Anna.
Yeah,
Anna. So who was the one who was the?
I think Lydia was the one.
Lydia. That's her name. That was the one from at first. So now we got Anna. Okay, she's returning. That's cool. But then we going right back to Fahkumram, and this is just kind of like, I don't know how they didn't think there was a polarizing one, but hey, maybe they look at the stats and be like, hey, y'all can whine, but people playing them. But like I just think this is just this Fahkumram news is just one of those things that happen when you already got something pre-planned and the game not going according to plan. Because what most people are saying is like, man, we in this bad state of heat and stuff like that, and you putting Fahkumram in. If the game was in a better position, it would probably be taken a lot easier. You probably only get like another character that was already in the game, but with the situation and stuff is now, it just makes it a lot worse. So these people, these developers, they just make their decision based off story and popularity. Like Capcom said with Elena, like, hey, for the story, we wanted an African character. Either we was gonna make a new one or bring back Elena, so we brought back Elena. It had nothing to do with who y'all wanted. So I just think this is just a downside of the game just not being in the best position right now. And I had something else, but it left. So on you, MC Amazing.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, based on something you said earlier when you're talking about they be lying, man, like they really do lie. Like, I mean, he said Heihachi Mishima was dead. I'm like, bro, like they lied about that. Like what? Like
That was a couple
back
of
in
games ago.
yeah, a few games ago as well. I mean, I feel like Heihachi's died like maybe seemingly died like twice before that, like right? Because then he died at the beginning of Tekken 5. He died and then just showed up later like nothing happened. As far as like Fahkumram though, I so I know the state of Tekken 8 isn't that great right now, but I think it'll because I think it's going to be hilarious to see Fahkumram in this game. You know, like just for the fact that nobody wants to see him in this game. You know, I think it's going to be pretty funny. I'm like, oh, like I'm looking forward to seeing all the YouTube clips of like all the ridiculousness that Falcon can do with like heat and heat engagers and all that. Oh man, that's going to be disgusting. I mean, or maybe it won't be. Who knows? Maybe they've somehow managed to balance Falcon so he's not going to be just like a steamroller in this game. Probably not though. So I would look forward. I'm looking forward to actually seeing Falcon in this game. To be honest, I may need to make sure I go on and download it. I actually bought both of the seasons for this game. I don't know why, but you know, I still have some belief deep down inside that the game is because I mean, in order to make the game okay again, you could just roll back like the last like few changes he did and just add Falcomom. You know, I mean, it would still be kind of ridiculous, but it wouldn't be as bad as what we're all thinking right now. And but that being said, like I said, I do look forward to seeing the ridiculousness that goes on when Falcomom's in the game because man, that is going to be hilarious. So yeah, that's my take on it.
They just might as well go ahead and put Sagat in there so they can fight each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the next two DLC characters, they have confirmed that the next one for Autumn is going to be a returning character. Now, we don't know if that means a returning character that we hadn't seen in a while, or basically somebody else that's just coming from Tekken 7. And then in winter is going to be a new challenger. So, sound
Okay,
like a
like a
Smash
straight new
Brothers
character.
character coming, but we'll see. Um, and yeah, so I saw another thing of a schedule. So yeah, May 13th they had the patch coming. June 3rd, you get new costumes. In the summer, you get in the Pac-Man stage, which Harada's been saying he want to do something with Pac-Man for forever. Um
Yeah,
yeah, you're also getting
stage
a
in
new
7.
stage, more costumes, a fight pass. So yeah, nothing that's gonna make you sit here and scream because people want the game to be, in a better position. So until that happens, mere bag of shells, mere bag of shells. So I'm hoping taking because I will say this: we seen what happened with MK1. People, you this really lets you know how people love Tekken because they sticking beside them.
Yeah,
Even 5DX said FDX, I don't know how you technically say it, but even he
FDX,
was
I
like,
think.
man, don't nothing scratch that itch like Tekken, like where I'm gonna go, you know.
yeah.
So Virtual Fighter, hey, if you can come out soon, this prime ground to come out and make some changes because these 3D players, they're just like, look, ain't nothing like we gotta stick beside Tekken, where else we gonna go? Like ain't nothing
Hmm.
else scratching the itch. So Virtual Fighter, the floor is yours. If they can't get this fixed by the time you come out. So anybody else got any last thoughts?
I've been for the longest I've been saying we should get a Virtual Fighter Tekken versus Virtual Fighter. Maybe they
Not
might
right
have
now.
That'd be
Virtual
interesting.
Fighter ain't trying to get tainted.
Dang.
yeah. I mean they already taken they had the Tekken costumes in 5. It
The whole crossover though, like at this point, it'd probably be like, I wouldn't do that, Jack. You know.
yeah, I mean it probably I mean, but if it's like better than Tech, if it's like better receiving Tekken 8, they'd be like, well, all right, y'all stop playing Tekken. We just gonna play Tekken versus Virtual Fighter. But
Yeah, I
Virtual
mean,
Fighter does have a potential
if they
though.
could bring a Tekken character in the Virtual Fighter, that'd be great. I know Harada a while ago. I think somebody basically Harada and Sega had a relationship, and I think it went like Harada told them, "Hey, I give you a free Virtual Fighter character if they did something." So, I mean, Harada told them, "I give you a free Tekken character to go in Virtual Fighter if you did something." So they, and we know Harada in the past has been like gung ho on like, "Where's Virtual Fighter? Where's Virtual Fighter?" So they have like a long history. So Harada basically, I'm sure, wants to do something with them. But I think at this point, you got to put out your own fires, man. Lead them people alone.
Yeah.
You know, at most,
Yeah.
like, just if you want to do something, just give them a character off the strength and just let them have it in their game and do their own thing. Cause what y'all got going on right now, y'all got to fix that. So
Yeah.
but I think that's all we have for this week. You know what? Let me just go ahead and check Twitter right now, because as soon as I say that, as soon as we hit, as soon as we tell each other, all right, guys, next thing you know, a trailer will drop for like a new Dog Stalkers or something, and I get proved wrong and gotta leave the internet for like a good 2 weeks.
You might well give them Steve, because I don't, for some reason they don't have a boxer in Virtua Fighter. I don't know why. Like just a conventional boxer, like a kickboxer, just
Yeah.
like a boxer. They
Yeah.
don't have that in there. To my that I know of, I don't think there is one.
I don't think so. No, I think you're right. I don't think they do.
Which is kind of
Definitely
weird,
not in
because
the
it's
game.
like it's supposed to be a much more grounded fighting game, but like all like different styles of fighting. It's like you don't have boxing.
Yeah.
Okay.